Oh my God, a foreigner on a bike. Hey guys, so this is my first vlog of the trip. It's probably gonna be pretty long because I couldn't edit down my own ideas. I'm just gonna go over some of the really kind of funny things that have happened to me and the things I've been noticing happening. And just like a really quick overview for those of you who haven't read my blog, read my blog. Basically, I started in Battambang, which is the town I was living in Cambodia. I rode 71 or 77 kilometers to Samlat through foothills, then had a totally insane day trying to get to Maui, where I got lost like 6 times, had to drag myself out of the mud again and again and again. But I made it to Maui after 14 hours of riding, then woke up at 5 a.m. the next morning, rode up into the mountains to a place called Osaum, which is a village up in the mountains. Go there, it's amazing, especially if you like mountain biking. And then I spent 6 days in Osaum. I rode my mountain bike on some trails I could find. After 6 days there, I finally did the big 120 kilometer ride through the mountains to Koh Kong yesterday. Was so exhausted, but now I'm here, I'm in Koh Kong, and that's where we're at. Remember how I said that I needed to do the ride now because the rainy season is coming?
It's just absolutely destroying everything. I'm shit out of luck, guys.
The rainy season is here, 100%. And every single day that I ride, I get caught in the rain. If I'm lucky, I get caught in the rain when I'm in somebody's house.
It started pissing down rain like 10 minutes ago, no, like 15 minutes ago. I'm cowering in this shop with his family, but you can't really see it. It's pouring rain outside. It's 4 p.m. I've already ridden about 70 kilometers today. I have 30 more and one big climb left. And I'm really hoping to finish it before it gets dark at 6:30. Get to this town called Maui. Yeah, hopefully I can get there.
And if I'm unlucky, I get caught in the rain and have to throw a tarp over my bike and sit on the ground underneath the tarp and just wait. The next thing I want to talk about is all of the funny conversations that I have with locals. Because the conversations I have with locals, I could basically boil down into 5 or 6 different Khmer phrases that I hear every day. Obviously, they're saying this in Khmer, so I'm going to be translating into English what they would say in Khmer. I'm not going to say the Khmer to you. I speak a little bit of Khmer, like a little bit of Khmer. Like more than if you just got to the country and you can only say yes and please can I have a beer, but less than I should, having lived here for a year. The first thing that happens when I ride by on my bike is everyone starts cheering. Like, whoa, oh my God. They're just like so surprised for the most part to see me. That might change as I move into a more touristy area of the country. I've started in the most remote part of the country that exists. And then eventually I'll hear them say, oh my God, a foreigner on a bike. And I'll look up and kind of laugh and they'll wave and say, hello, hello. And it's all very like genial. And then if I stop and sit down with them, if I'm getting food or whatever, they'll ask me, where are you going? Which is like a normal greeting in Cambodia, but it's definitely to them like, what are you doing back here? Why are you on a bike and where are you going? So usually when I tell them where I'm going, then they go, ooh, because it's usually pretty far away. And they'll tell me like that it's not possible, or they'll say like, why aren't you riding a moto? Like you crazy person. And I'm just like, ha ha ha, because I don't really know how to explain it in Khmer, so I just say, ha ha ha, I'm riding a bike. And then they'll ask me, you know, where are you coming from? How many hours have you been riding? Like things like that. And then inevitably, every time, every single person will ask me, are you alone? Yes. You're alone? And they have to check. They have to check like 5 times to know if I'm really alone. But yes, I'm really alone, really alone. And then usually next up is, aren't you afraid? What about at night? I'm really not afraid. And then, if they're a man, the next question is, do you have a boyfriend? No, I do not have a boyfriend. Can I come with you? No, you can't come with me. Pretty much like the summary of my conversations with Khmer. If anything else happens, they start to actually speak to me in Khmer, like, like really fast paced, and I'm totally lost, and I just sit there and smile. or they start to speak to each other about me in Khmer, and I can kind of understand every once in a while, and I'll laugh, and then I can hear them like, oh, she knows Khmer, she can listen, and then I just kind of smile at them and try to scare them as much as I can. And yeah, that's pretty much all of my interactions with my people, boiled down into 5 or 6 different phrases. Another thing I've noticed is how much I can eat when I'm riding my bike all day. I mean, like, girl could put away some food.
Hopefully I'll get to Osaum soon-ish and get settled and get to eat some food, because all I've had today is a watery bowl of rice porridge, and I am starving right now.
My practice is to wake up in the morning and ride for like 2 hours, and then I'll have breakfast. Breakfast is usually a bowl of kway teow, which is like noodle soup. Thing is, I expected that after that I'd be able to just ride and wait until lunch, but that is not possible. I mean, I've managed to do it, but like lunch is at 11, and if lunch is at 11 and I keep riding, by 2 p.m. I'm starving. I mean, I've been averaging 4 meals a day, but like yesterday I ate 5 meals in a single day. Yesterday I think I was cycling for about 11 hours through the mountains, so it makes sense. But still, like, girl can put away some food. This is just crazy how hungry I am. It's not even like I'm trying to stuff my face so that I'll be, have energy for tomorrow. It's not that. I'm just seriously so hungry. Like, it'll get to a point where I'm on the road and I feel like I can't keep going unless I eat something. Yeah. But I mean, my shortest day was 6 hours of riding a bike. No wonder I'm so hungry. Oh yeah. The ride from Battambang to Osaum was gorgeous. It was beautiful. Like, every day riding through these rolling hills and then climbing up into the mountains and soaring down the hills. I mean, it was stunning. When you just ride a bike all day, like, so many different things happen to you that you don't expect. Not understanding what's going on. That happens a lot. Not in the linguistic way. Like, on top of not understanding when people are speaking at me blah, 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 in Khmer, and I'm just smiling and nodding and saying, I don't understand. Other than that, like, there's other things that happen where I just, like, drop the ball. Like, just drop the ball. Like when I tried to get the ferry across the lake at Osaum, and I just dropped the ball.
And I got on the first ferry. And there were 2 people on motorbikes on the ferry with me, and they got off and drove away. And I guess I just, like, didn't understand what was happening. So I thought I was going to have to ride along the mountain road the rest of the way. Well, I took a seat with this, like, family by the first dock and, like, had a chat. Rode my bike a little ways, and turns out there's just 2 ferries. And I missed the next one because I was having a chat. I can see it. It's, like, across the lake somewhere right now, driving around. But there's a woman here, and she assured me it comes back, so I'm hanging out in a hammock. This feels a lot better than climbing mountains.
But by the time I got to Osaum, I was so tired, just so tired.
I'm so tired, my arm is getting sore holding my camera up right now.
So it was 3 days of riding, hard riding, and then I got to Osaum, and I was thinking, I'll spend like 2 days in Osaum, and then I'll do the big ride to Koh Kong. But I was clearly afraid of the big ride to Koh Kong, like clearly afraid. And instead, I spent 6 days in Osaum doing this.
I've been riding through the jungle for an hour and a half on this single trek. It's so much fun. It's a little bit scary. There's a lot of deforestation, it's true, but this jungle is really thick. And there are some big trees back here and so many sounds. This is so cool.
So it's not surprising that I got stuck there and I spent 6 days there just like hanging out, eating food, meeting people, getting flat tires.
Look.
Huh? Mr. Bunlock. Mr. Bunlock.
Good job, Jim. Good job.
Saving me from a flat tire.
From Cambodia, bro, wing, wheel wang. Here, wheel wang.
Oh my god, how many flat tires have I had?
Here we have my second flat tire of the trip, after only 3 days. Making a video. Always the Cardamoms give me flat tires. And Cambodian fixing, they put a stick in the tire. Yeah.
It's crazy. That's bicycle. I'm smarter than her. I take motorbike.
I know. I'm the lunatic who rides the bike.
I've had 4 flat tires. 4. I've had 4 flat tires. One of them was today after the ride from Kokong. Keep punching holes in my inner tubes. I've patched a few of them, they've gone flat again. I've just bought whole new inner tubes like 3 times. That's not true, only once. Still, so many flat tires, so many issues with my rear tire. I'm learning as I go, right? I'm learning as I go. I think that's a wrap, but this ride is amazing. It's been challenging. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done. It's been so far the most beautiful thing I've ever done. I've got 2 more days riding through the mountains, like these huge mountains, and then I'm done with the Cardamoms. And as gorgeous as they are and as much as I love them, I can't wait to be done with the Cardamoms also and to be on the flat, to ride out on the flat floodplains of Cambodia, and who knows what awaits me there. So hopefully I'll make another one of these in the next few days. But for now, thanks for watching.
Look at this tree. I think it's the biggest tree I've ever seen, other than like redwoods.